Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your Devops SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, Sonarqube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you.
Okay, so the first question is what is Sonarqube? When I see Sonarqube, I see it's a quality management tool or platform, you can say. So, tool means you understand that, okay? Using tool, it will definitely save your time, save your, improve your quality of the work and cost also, right? But in what way? How this tool can save our cost, improve our quality, save time and all stuff like that. So in order to understand that, you have to go into this called quality. So what quality I'm talking about? What is quality then here? What is quality? So here when I'm talking about quality, then I'm talking about the two quality: code quality and test quality. Okay, test quality. Now this test quality, we also call it a code coverage. This process we do in at the end of the testing. After the testing we do the code coverage, but today I'm focusing on the code quality. So now you understand that Sonarqube is a tool which will help you to manage the code quality, manage the code quality. Now so code quality, now why it's important? So let me give you some of the signs so you can understand code quality. Because of bad code quality, many product die actually, get died actually, because you cannot change that code anymore further, and many because of the code quality issues, many product get technical debt also. Technical debt means, let's say if you have software which you can sell in the market 100 rupees, so of course you have to develop 10 80 rupees, correct? Because your competitor is selling at 95 rupees, so 100 rupees you are selling maybe, or maybe your competitor is selling at 110, so you want to plan to sell the software at 100 rupees. So you have to develop that software, right? Below 100 rupees. That's where you get a little bit of profit over there. So now what happens? You develop the software, release to the market. Now after that, let's say you spend 90 rupees for developing the software. After that, you have to service also, hot patches, service pack, because lots of bugs which we have got in the software, so you have to fix that also. And again, on because of that those stuff, you are spending lots of money, again 30-40 rupees. So your cost of development has become 130 rupees, let's say, where you are selling at 100 rupees. So that 30 rupees is your loss. So that's called technical debt actually. Okay. So code quality is very important. 70%, 70 70% of the bugs is introduced in the software because of not like testing is not it's been done not properly. It's because of code issues actually. Today the code is working, but the code is not written in a certain ways. The quality of the code, so it's introducing you some memory issues, CPU issues, security issues, design issues, maintainability issues, and so on. So it's very important in a simple way. So now you understand that what quality I'm talking about. So using SonarQube, you're managing the code quality, okay, at their platform. So now the next question is, okay, fine. How to get code quality? That is a question. How do we get it? So of course you will say Rajesh will do the peer code review. And now peer code review means anyone? What is a peer code review? All of you? Peer code review means
Maybe ask colleagues to review the code.
yes, your senior colleague will review your code and tell you how it's working. And now there is a one static code review. Okay, static code review. So in this session, I'm morely talking about the peer code review using SonarQube. Sorry, my bad. Static code review, which is SonarQube, not peer code review. So peer code review, you can use code collaborator. Okay, many multiple tools are there. You can use Gerrit also for that. You can do many other tools also. You can use it actually. Okay, lint. We have a Sonar lint also. We can use for that. Okay, so static code review means what? So static code review means not I will do the review, that human will not do the review, code will do the review. It's very simple. Code could review code. See here. There is a one code which has been written to test that another code to find out the bugs or security issues or maintainability issues and all stuff. Are you getting my points? This statement, code would review to the code. That's an automated way for doing the static code review. All of you are understanding?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, sir.
Rajesh.
Yeah. So now one code will do one review. Very simple logic. Okay. One code will do one review code. One code. Okay. One test actually. So I'll just put it in this way. One code would review one scenarios in code. Okay. So now I need lots of codes. So can we say something like this? Codes would review code. It's a code only. That means in one code you can apply multiple code, which is you can call it rules actually. See, I'm evolving. So rules. What we call it, these codes, who's reviewing the code, what we call it in our terminologies, rules. So rules would review code. Now this statement, you got it, all of you?
Yeah,
Okay, so now you understood that. The next question you will ask Rajesh, okay, I understood that there's some certain codes, which we call it rules, would do the review of the code, and then we get the reports. What is a good code and what is a bad code, and why it is good code and all, or why it is bad code. But from where we get these rules actually? So these rules is there in a many tools actually. So these rules is there in many tools, and these tools name I would like to show you. So let's go for static code analysis tool, and these are the ads. Don't go for it, it's waste of time. And go for this one, list of tools for static code analysis. Click on it, and now if you see that this URL here, you have a hell lot of tools, more than 100 200 you will have as per the programming languages. hell lot of tools who would have rules which will do the review of the code. Getting my points?
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't get scared. These tools you don't have to learn. I mean, just understand this way, whatever way I'm teaching you. Don't have to get installed. I mean, 200 tools means don't think do I need to learn 200 tools? No, it's not like that. You are going to use it. You're not going to learn actually. Okay, so now you understand the static code review means nothing but there's so many tools are available which has a rules. These rules is nothing but the code which will do the review of the code. So now you understood that SonarQube will help you to manage the quality of the code, test quality also, but right now I'm not talking about, and that at their platform. So that is SonarQube. So now next question is why we need SonarQube. So now you understood that. So I don't have to give you that lots of jargon for that. More or less, you understand why this code review is important. See, peer code review never get effective if the process is not followed. Let's say my senior get busy sometime, he skip it, or maybe he started believing on me, or something like that. Many reasons are there. But static code review you can do anytime because this is where you run through automated process and you are not dependent on the persons to give it. Okay, so like that. So how SonarQube works? How SonarQube works? That is something like SonarQube architecture. Okay, so how SonarQube works? So let's understand in a simple way. Uh, Here, uh, this is your laptop, okay, and of course this is you. Now here, where is a code in your laptop? Of course, okay, and now this is a SonarQube server, okay, and SonarQube I will divide into three part. This is the part and this is the part and this is the rules. Okay, now what is the rules? You'll never ask this question because you know that. Now this is a web front website sort of it, and this is the database. Okay, so now what happened when you do the code analysis using static code review, then you generate a lots of code. Think about it, the problem for the organizations, not individual problem to organizations. Let's say how many projects they have? 10 projects. How many languages is being used? 10 languages. How many reports is being generated every day? 10 is to 10, 100, or maybe 10 only. So look at this complexity of organizations. I'm just putting out the small number, 10 projects, 10 different languages, 10 different reports is being generated. So the question is, in this project, this is a project, who has done the bad programming? Where exactly that is? Why this is bad program or good program? Okay, how to fix it? Okay, when it was introduced, the bad code, and history of the project. History, whether you were introducing more issues or less issues and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. So now this is the stuff, and then tools. You have different languages like CSS, HTML, PHP, Java, C++, and all the stuff like that. Okay, so these are the things. So here the organization needs some better tools where they can manage it, all these projects, all these languages, all these reports, history of it, all these informations, they can manage it. That's where the SonarQube is coming into the picture. So now here architecture wise you have rules, website, and database. You can store the history of everything. So now what happens? Look at this here, there's a code here, and SonarQube, this is a SonarQube. So now, technically speaking, these rules which you have here need to run on the code, correct? All of you? Correct now? That's the rules is nothing but the code, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what we need, because these are the two different machines, servers and all. So that's where the scanner is coming in the picture. Where the scanner is, here it is. Okay, so scanner is coming in the picture, and there's one scanner is nothing but one jar file. Okay, Sonarqube is also written in Java, so I'll talk about it. So scanner is nothing but the jar files. So what happens? The moment you run the scanner on the code, scanner knows understand the code anatomy, and scanner go to the rules. I mean Sonarqube that address. Scanner knows all these things. You configure the scanner. I'll show you the demo. Okay, so scanner go to the Sonarqube, download the rules, and apply on the source code. So see that 1, 2, 3, and then here you get the reports like what is bad and what is good, and this report scanner push to the database. This is I think 4 and 5th, and from the database you can see on the website front end. This is called 6th step. This all thing happens automatically when you run scanner on the code. Understood, all of you, how it works?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in order to work on it, what do you need? So you need a Sonarqube server, correct? Then you need code, and then you need a scanner. Okay, these are the three things you need. So first thing, let's do one thing. Let's get up and running Sonarqube server. Let me tell you here, this software is written in Java. Okay, so the moment if I say Java, that means you can literally install in any platform, uh, Linux, Windows, whatever it is. And from this company name is Sonar Source. Okay, there were two, in fact, three releases actually. So one is community release, okay, which I'm going to show you. Then there's a developer release, and there's an enterprise release. So developer and enterprise release is paid one, community is free one. So there's no much difference actually. So you should check that if you really want to. You have a you know uh, interest to know what are the different. So difference is nothing but the rules actually. See that they have changed the UI also website. Huh? So see that in the community version you'll get all this thing, but extra what you get it here few language supports, and here enterprise editions you get some reporting support and extra language support. So yeah, this is the difference. So yeah, I think the latest release is 9.8. Okay, and so okay, so now how do we start this Sonarqube server? So let's quickly get it one machines. I'm using AWS, so just I can save time in my local. It will take little of extra time. So go for any Linux machine, Sonar, and I'll go for. I need a little bit more RAM, so I'll go for T2 medium, and I will have creating one key, and this is uh, thing, and security group, and 30 GB. So just to save time, I'm using AWS. You can do it in the local also. Okay, view instances. Now this is the something. What I will do, security groups. The port is 9,000, but here I'm opening up everything. So here edit and cancel, delete, 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 and call traffic. This is not good practice, but for the training I'm doing it from anywhere. Save it. Okay, so now I did it. So what is my machine IP address? So let's go and get it. And my IP address is this one. Go for putty and here, and keys you have it, I have it, and except so Ubuntu, right? So let me improve this view so at least you can see better. Okay, so now what is the username for Ubuntu? Of course, I think Ubuntu only, and enter. Now here I have logged into this machine. Now I have a very bad habit, you know that sudo. So okay, one thing, this bad habit will not work here. So please remember that Sonarqube you cannot start as a root user. Then you'll ask why. So there is a one component which is being used in Sonarqube that's called Elasticsearch, and that is not running the root, so you cannot use it. So you have to use it normal user only. So yes, today I have to use sudo. So how do we install the Java into that? Because you know that Java. So Java install and Devops code. So this is a simple way. First tutorial, and I want Java 11. So, okay, 8 got deprecated. So the minimum which is I am having is 11. So let's do this. Copy and paste it. Any questions, guys? Anyone? So here, so Java is being installed, and the last one sudo enter. So Java got installed, Java hyphen version. So you have it. Now I'll go and download the Sonarqube Community Edition. So here you can download it. Copy this URL and wget enter. Now download it. Now here unzip Sonarqube enter. So unzip is not installed, so you have to use it that one also. Yeah. So now unzip this. Sorry, unzip one more time. And then this is your directory. Now here if you see, this is the Elasticsearch component which will help you to searching the code. All the software for Sonarqube is lying here. If you install additional plugins feature, then it will come here. Logs, temp, website is here. Uh, so database, that here I was showing database, right? So which database? So by default it's using H2, okay, but you can configure the Oracle, MS SQL and Postgres. This you can configure it, but MySQL support has been deprecated recently. And then configuration file for Sonarqube which you can have here, start stop script here. In the configuration file, anything you want to change, repeat anything. So this is the file for Sonarqube configuration, sonar.properties file, remember that. So I'll go to the bin directory, and here you have a Linux and sonar.sh start. Done. So I started it. I'll just check one more time. Status. Status. Now it's is running. So which port is running? 9000 port. So go and get the IP address and 9000 port. Remember that I have already enabled the security group, and that is done. So this is the Sonarqube, and now let me get the address for this. And username admin, password I need to check that. So guys, any questions so far, all of you?
No.
It's taking a little time. Done. So done. So admin default is user name is admin. EASSWRD. Let me try. ADMIN. Last. ADMIN taken actually. ADMIN taken. You have to change the password after that. So remove that. Admin. Okay. So what is this admin? Admin 123. Admin 123, and update it. Done. Okay, so now guys, this is your uh, this is your Sonarqube. You can directly take the code from the Joe Devops, Bitbucket, GitHub, and GitLab and start scanning also. But I'll show you the different way. So that will be automations and all. It will be easy for you. So guys, any questions on this Sonarqube server part? All of you?
Sir, how did we get that IP along with the port on? Can you show me on the putty?
No, you have to remember this port number. It's there in the configuration file, hard coded. This file.
Okay.
So default port is hard coded. You can change it if you really want it, but right now that's not a question. So here, if you go for more on sonar.properties, here
Mhm.
somewhere it's a default web port. Go down. Everything you can change here, database and everything. See web server,
And that IP you're putting is the IP of
my box, my VM.
IP of the VM, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. Any questions so far, all of you? Okay, so now what to do? Now I need a code. Where is the code? So I have created a few example of it. I'll share with you. So just for this is the code Sonar here, and there's one more code which is here. So this is the two code I'm sharing with you. Okay. So this is the one code I'll show the demo, and then this code also you can use it for the different project. So now where is the scanner? So remember that this image, this code you have in the laptop. So where exactly? So I keep it everything in C drive, tools, Sonarqube. Where is Sonarqube? Here. Now code which you see, this code I have cloned it. Did not download, mind it. Why I'm asking you to clone it? Because clone will get you the history.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.